We drew more faces today. Hello, my name is Velison and I spend every day drawing during my hour-long lunch break at my 9 to 5 job, and then I go home and make videos about them. And instead of the usual finishing an illustration by the end of every week challenge, I've decided I need to do some studies. So last week we focused on drawing the figure, and this week we're focusing on faces. So welcome to day 4 of week 5 of drawing every day during my lunch break. So let's talk about this week's progress so far. For day 1, of course I dived right into line of action for my studies. I started off with 5 2-minute studies, then moved right on to 4 5-minute studies. For day 2, we moved on to Pinterest and studied some women. Likewise for day 3, we remained on Pinterest, but this time we studied men, plus also one extra, but you know, they're just part of the boys. So what's on the agenda for day 4? Well, one lingering pain I have whenever doing studies is my scratchy ass line work. As mentioned yesterday, I would prefer to use longer and looser lines to construct overall shapes for objects, whereas scratchy line work creates hyperfocus on copying the face rather than observing and understanding it. And there were 2 approaches that would aid me towards improving these technical skills. Number 1 is beginning my drawing session with repetitive drills. Now I know I mentioned this yesterday also, but I would like to reiterate how helpful it is to have my hand-eye coordination all warmed up and ready to draw. And number 2 is doing the same thing I did on day 1, which was to reduce the time given to study each reference. But I only stuck with 2-minute sketches today, not 5 minutes. On day 2 and 3, when I was studying without a time limit, I became very comfortable and quickly defaulted to the fucking scratchy line thing. So reducing the time to 2 minutes forced me to focus on the overall shape, meaning I had no choice but to use longer and looser lines, albeit not very well. But the goal for day 4 was clear, to see whether or not these new approaches would improve the quality of my studies compared to day 1. And well, did it work? Let's have a gander. So these are my 2-minute studies from day 1, and these were my 2-minute studies from today. So, how'd you think I did? Is there a big difference? Anyway, thank you for tuning in today. For tomorrow, we're going to finish off with something crazy. I am going to draw a face from imagination rendered in my own style. But I will make sure to warm up in the beginning with some drills and quick studies. But we'll see how we go tomorrow. Anyway, follow or subscribe only if you feel like it, but if you don't, then it really doesn't bother me. But share this video around because it'll help your boy out a lot. Anyway, love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow for the final video. Bye!